about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger.
Toxteth is the inner city area of Liverpool. Toxteth is primarily housing sector with a mix of old and renovated houses. The town which is closest to Liverpool is the neighborhood where the future you go the poor becomes. Toxteth Old Park was expanded in 18 and 1900, and after that they built newer houses where the richer people move in. Between the richer people there were a lot of poor people lived in disrepair houses. Some years ago it was a ghetto area where there were police all the time and every day. It has been better now. Toxteth is the poorest city in England. Upper class people think it is still a dirty place to grow up. They try to prevent the people to go out there.
How do you feel about living here in this neighborhood?
This neighborhood, I feel it's safe. Before it didn't used to be safe because like we used to have lots of crimes. The cops were here all the time, but now I think it's better.
How long have you been living here?
I've been living here for almost 3 years now.
How is this neighborhood with the families, or how is the life in here?
Yeah, it's a very good neighborhood. You know, people help each other out in times of difficulties.
Do you have problems with bad rumors about it? Because we heard from people that it was a very bad neighborhood with crime and like ghetto neighborhood.
Yeah. It is a ghetto neighborhood, and it still is. It's just that the rate of crime has gone down very much. Before it used to be very bad, but now it has really gone down.
So, after your opinion, it's a safe area now?
Yeah, now it is a better area. Yeah.
How was it before, and how long have it been this?
Right now it is cool, but like before, like 3-4 years ago, it used to be very bad. Like people used to stab each other, kill each other. The police were here all the time. It used to be a very bad neighborhood. No one wanted to move here.
What about schools? Have them been? How long have they been here? Like, do you know if they have been improved after this?
Yeah, the schools have really been improved. Right now, I am attending the Liverpool Community College. The facilities over there are very good. It's very great.
Bang!
Liverpool Chinatown was the first Chinatown established in Europe. Liverpool got the first presence of Chinese people in 1950. Some Chinese people settled in an area of the city close to the docks around Cleveland Square, Pitt Street, and Frederick Street. Chinese people began to own their own shops, cafes, and boarding houses to help the Chinese soldiers better. And one of the first jobs was at Pitt Street. Chinatown was in the middle of Liverpool, but Liverpool was going to be bigger and bigger, so the Chinatown is now on the outskirts of the town. In Chinatown today, they make a lot of activities, for example, lion dance and kung fu, and many other activities.
Yes. And why did you choose to take Chinatown?
Why do I choose? I'm passionate about staying in Chinatown. After I finished university and chartered accountancy, I decided to stay in Chinatown and try to make Chinatown good.
How is the tourism in this area?
Tourism over the last 5 years has grown quite tremendously since Liverpool became the capital city of Europe. So that's 2008. So it's changed quite a lot.
With the city expanding, it this also changed right here. So
short-term change is Chinatown has not improved because the Liverpool one have made the city centre move away from Chinatown.
So Chinatown is being pushed away from the
edge,
city.
like to the edge of the city. So less people will be coming to Chinatown. Taxi drivers used to take all the tourists to Chinatown for eating. Now there are so many other restaurants and other places, so they don't have to come to Chinatown. They still come to Chinatown, but in proportion, there are less people.
How is the culture in here?
The culture, because the Chinatown is over 160 years old, and some association like Wing, you saw him before. That association is 105 years old. After 105 years, not many people speak English.
Yeah, we met we met some people actually here who didn't spoke English, and that kind of made it hard for us to find someone.
How has it changed over the years? Over the last 15 years, has not changed for the better, because there are more shops closed in Chinatown than being open, and the variety has also changed. So there are more. Say 30 years ago, you have herbal shops, herbal Chinese medicine shop in here. There are fish and chip shop. What else do we have here? A lot of stores, and they have the hairdresser here. Mm-hmm. And they all closed. They're now only like restaurant. The first president of China, Republic of China, he was under arrest when he was in England, under the Queen's arrest. So before the Chinese revolution. Before 1911, so he was hiding here, and then he got chased, and then he disappeared. He went back to China. Activities wise, you got photographic society here. You got the Chinese Freemason, and then we have football and lion dance, Chinese lion dance, and I'm sure you've seen it.